favorite human beings and absolutely favorite musicians with me. We're going to start with Lacy, who splits her time between Truckee, California, and Austin, Texas. We're pushing for more Austin in the mix, but you know, life is what life is. So here's Megan. You are in for a real treat.
Oh, sweet. Thank you, Terry. What a great introduction. These guys and I used to sit around mostly my living room. Oh yeah, in your backyard, and talk about songs and play songs for one another, and it's just really feels really nice to be sitting around the circle with them again. So thanks, Terry, for having us. I'm gonna play this song. It's called Evening Rose. It's on my new record release.
Mark Abrams for Megan Joy. What you have heard me say about Mark is that there is no finer songwriter in Texas than Mark Abrams. And that has been true since really the first time I ever heard him play, which was at Kevin Welsh's house in October of 2015. Yeah, what I'm going to say to you is that you need to be quiet. If you're going to listen to Mark, you need to be quiet. If you don't want to be quiet, that's totally fine. You paid for your sandwich. You better have paid for your sandwich. But otherwise, listen to this man sing.
Song about a little house in Kerrville, Texas, where I was this morning. We'll be again tonight. I can hear an old six string. It's playing just behind the door. His bare fingers on an old guitar, bare feet on the hardwood floor. Be coming on morning soon, it's probably been up all night. Looking for a tune only he can hear one that got lost in the light. The one that's lost in the light. I saw her on the back porch. She's looking for a breeze. That old gray cat's always underfoot, the latest paperback on her knees. Has it really been 40 years? Has she really been gone that long? Thought I saw her just the other day in the words of an old country song. In the words to an old country song. Coming on morning soon, it's probably been up all night. He's looking for a tune only he can hear one that gets lost in the light. Yeah, one got lost in the light. You know, I never really knew it. It's just a photograph to me. There's 8 kids on a carpenter's pay back in 1933. Well, I know he wore a Stetson hat, 'cause my uncle gave one to me. That old wooden box of my grandpa's tools, that's a hands-on memory. I can hold that memory. Coming on morning soon, it's probably been up all night. Just looking for a tune only he can hear, one that got lost in the light. Yeah, one that's lost in the light. I can hear an old 6-string. It's playing just behind the door.
and May 12th, I slept in my own bed for 6 nights. And actually, one of those nights I didn't sleep because I was coming back from North Carolina, where I did a songwriter residency, and we were leaving for Costa Rica at 5 o'clock the next morning, and I got in at midnight, and I was just like, me going to sleep is just a waste of everybody's time and effort, so I didn't. But I'm going to play a song I wrote in North Carolina. I'm going to pick you with a couple new ones. I participated in the Saltaire Songwriters Residency, which it was the first annual one of those. And it was me. There was a songwriter there named Buddy Mondlock, who's very, very well known and very respected. He was discovered by Guy Clark at the Ballad Tree at Kerrville in 1986. There was a guy there named Reese Shadd, who's also a very respected songwriter. And there was a woman there from the Outer Banks Visitors Bureau named Annalee Chapman. And when we were sitting on the porch writing this song, Annalee said that we were telling her what we were writing about, which was a fellow by the name of Mac Midget, who used the law of salvage to his benefit. And she said, oh, that's just a story because people keep telling it. And so Annalee got a co-write. And this song, this is our Mac Midget song. As I recall, Mac Midget was a large man, larger than life, one might say. He was a gentle soul for the most part, but you wouldn't want to get in his way. Yeah, beat up and scarred up with a big black beard, like that Oprah pirate of old. It's a story that's only a story, 'cause it's a story that keeps getting told. In the graveyard of the Atlantic, Annalee was a tug-towing scrap, a Liberty ship bound for Brownsville when there occurred what they call a mishap. A nor'easter, it blew up from nothing, and the line couldn't handle the strain. What the hell is the next line? She went aground between Rodanthe and Salvo. When along Mac Midget he came. Roll on, Mac Midget, here's to the law of the sea. Anchor in line and run to kill the devil forever. Legend you'll be. Got him at anchor. How he tied the line, nobody knows. He slept on that deck for 5 frigid nights, so to claim the old hulk as his own. It took a week for the news to reach London, and them boys counting beans there at Lloyd's. Now Mac didn't drive a hard bargain. He had a way of cutting through all the noise. Well, 5 grand ought to do it, I figure, he said to the stooge on the beach. Your suit tells me you can't afford it. Cut the check and I'll sign your release. Well, Mac bought that store in Rodanthe, all thanks to the law of the sea. It wasn't the of the sea. Anchor in line and run to kill the devil forever. Legend you'll be. Forever legend you'll be. Forever legend you'll be. Thank you.
Just thinking of how many stories that we have no idea about. You know, our history books are filled with these characters and caricatures of people, and we go, well, that's humanity. It's like, how many like us have there been, and stories that we'll never know. It's amazing. It's really amazing to put them in script somehow. Really, we get a good job, I think, here being songwriters to be able to write about each and every one of them that we possibly freaking can.
Yeah, and I mean, like, you could do, I did this, the Visitors Bureau gave a grant to people, and we're like, bring songwriters here and have them write songs about it, and then we'll have a show, which is what we did. And so, like, you could do that literally in every corner, in almost every town, probably every single town in America. You could do that.
What a great use of
It would be, but it will never happen.
Songwriters Revolt. I was also they have our own corners everywhere. Mark, what I loved about your tune that I've heard and loved is just in the same way, that like ephemeral quality of like creating. It's like, how many times have y'all written a song, quote unquote, played a song or whatever that you'll never play again? It's really awesome. Never the same. Okay, so I'll play this one about the ephemeral quality of everything. It's called Gone for Good. Was never the right time. Always getting behind. Never found what it is I was looking for. No. Is it gone? Gone for good. Nothing left to hold on to. Gone. It was never the right sign. You were always behind. You sound footsteps far. Porch lights and messing months crashing hard. But as I open up the back door, I remember you gone. Gone for good. Nothing left to hold
filled to the brim every third Saturday night. First folks to get there, they'd roll back the doors, start moving tables outside. As the families drifted in, old man Henry's violin starts to sigh. Before sundown, the tables were filled with chicken and buttermilk pies. The widow Johnson brought her best peach preserves as a mischievous gleam in her eye. That new young creature left his collar at home while the ladies, they were fit to be tied. As the starlight filled the sky, old man Henry's violin starts to sigh.
And that's like I love playing with other people in a band, but if I play with somebody who does something and I'm like, oh, I really like that, then the next verse is just going. The next line is just history. It's over with that. You got it. All right, let's do this. Well, my father owned the hardware store on Kansas Avenue. He sold it all from Big John Deere's to Flathead Credit Street. He had a purple heart and an iron will and pride in all he'd done. He was up and at 'em every day before the rising sun, the rising sun. And a Sunbelt Black Hat LLC bought up land outside of town, meeting at the Legion Hall, said they wouldn't shut nothing down. Well, that big box from Atlanta in 105,000 square feet, selling half off Chinese sheetrock and keeping prices cheap, prices cheap. 10,000 towns of lightness, stripped and left for dead in our bones. We know just how it got this way. Well, they say they're fighting for us, and they say the game is rigged, with their fingers crossed behind their backs and an eye on their 401ks. It's a shame. Yeah, hopelessness is going around. It's a shame. Hopelessness is going around. It's a shame. Their dad held on for a couple of years, and he had to break his lease. Landlord made him sell the house, brought a hero to his knees. Now Dad's in a nursing home, watching Raglan cable news. He likes the way it makes him feel, couldn't care less if it's true, if it's true. Well, them grifters cashing in on anger and despair. I'd like to think their day is coming soon. They'll be called to answer for the damage that they've done. I know that's just a pipe dream, yes I do. Oh, it's a shame. Yeah, hopelessness is going around. It's a shame. Hopelessness is going around. It's a shame. Every day I ask myself, is this just who we've always been? But I don't want to know the answer. Don't want to know the answer. I don't want to know the answer. Don't want to know the answer. It's a shame. Yeah, hopelessness is going around. It's a shame. Hopelessness is going around. It's a shame.
It's called That's What You Want.
Held on bones I couldn't, held up my end. You run
That's cool.
Hey, Klein, on the lead guitar, everybody.
Rich Russell is the coolest person who I know and spend time with, and who's not like really my friend. Like I've never like we haven't like ever really like decided that we're friends, but every time we're in each other's presence, it's like a joyful thing.
That's so funny. I feel like I've always felt that way about Rich, and then he was my neighbor. When we moved to Austin, he lived across the street, and I would look out my little window like, those guys are so cool. They're in the Lonesome Heroes. They're in like this like iconic Austin band, and it took me like 2 years before I finally sent him a text, and I was like, hey, let's do a co-write someday. And he was like, that's so cool. And then even as my friend, I'm like, he just seems kind of like nonchalant, you know? I'm like, are we friends? Well, we are. I know now. But that's a astute observation.
But like the thing about him, sorry, Mark. The thing about him is also like you see him and it's like there's never a time where you're like he's not happy to see me. I don't think he likes me. It's just like there's so much joy in him when you see him. But it's just I don't know.
Nice. You should get him here so he can defend himself. Maybe you should have talked. Yeah.
Get home, you gotta cross that river, then you gotta find a way to reach the other side. The water's cold and deep, trying to drag you under, just to spit you out downstream. Were you too afraid to hide? Somehow she always knew, and it never ceased to amaze me. Could be the God's honest truth, could be a little white lie, could be the way I stood, the way my feet would shuffle and make that sun burn down. But she had a window in the sky. Spend the rest of my days chasing all over Texas, running from the truth, hiding from the lies, just waiting on the rain to wash the dust off the shadows and to roll back the shade. Oh, Mama's window in the sky. Can't hide from Mama's eyes.
We're going to do one round, and then we'll take a little break. And I want you to buy Megan's record at the break. She's got a new record.
You can have it.
Or you could buy it.
Literally.
Because she did not get it for free.
Take it.
And so you don't get it for free either. That's what Mark said to me after I made my first record back when I was bad. And I handed it to Mark. he was like, and he started handing me money. I was like, you know, you don't have to pay for this. And he said, well, did you? I'm gonna play a new song that I wrote with Jeff Talmadge, who's in the back. Jeff is I refer to him as future me. He's a little bit ahead of me in all different ways, but we both didn't really put out a record until our early 40s, and then we both really got after it for pretty intensely in the period after that. And I met Jeff first, I think I don't think he even remembers, in I think December of 2016 at Jim Patton's birthday party. And he played a song about the fallen snow that has stuck with me and is one of the most beautiful songs I've ever heard in my life. And we started to write together, and this is the first one that we've come up with. It's I don't know. I'm not entirely sure I know what we could say it's about, but I'm still not entirely sure what it is about. It's called Haul This Town Away. I might have seen a ghost this afternoon. Could have been a girl I used to know. If she was real, I haven't got a clue. Like this old place, my memories come and go. It's like someone up and hauled the town away. Time did what a fire couldn't do. It might be me that's different. Everything's the same. It's like someone up in the hall of town. Well, I have to say it feels a little strange to see stuff that I didn't used to see. It's not like everything's been rearranged, but nothing here is where it used to be. It's like someone up and hauled the town away. Time did what a fire couldn't do. But it might be me that's different. Everything's the same. It's like someone up and hauled the town away. If I look back through the years, there's one true thing that I can see. Well, I was out there wasting time. Time was wasting me. If I could, I'd do it all again. The years are short, but the days are awful long. Brother, I could really use a friend. But I'm pretty sure that all my friends are gone. It's like someone up and hauled the town away. Time did what a fire couldn't do. It might be me that's different. Everything's the same. Yes, it might be me that's different. Everything's the same. It's like someone up and hauled the town away. It's like someone up and hauled the town away. It's like someone up and hauled the town away. that song, but only if Megan sings with me.
Find it. You got the words right there. I was like, oh, this is the perfect. Okay, I didn't practice this song. Hold on, I gotta think of it. This is the one, the first song Terry and I wrote together, and it's been so long since I played the second one. Do you ever play boxes again?
No, I always think about it.
I
It's
know.
like,
I gotta bring it. We'll bring it
this
up.
one is beat up my heart.
Yeah, I think so. If I can remember it. I played it enough times. I should be able to remember it. Is that in tune? Okay.
Maybe it's for the best. I can't put it to rest and never let go. Grab hold it all into my aching heart. Can't you feel play your memory like a song over and over, even though you're gone, it still haunts me. Sweet melody, can't you hear my aching heart? Can't you hear? Can't you hear the beat of my aching heart? Can't you hear the beat of my aching heart? Can't you feel the beat of my
Oh, that's it. Yeah, Terry, there was those bluegrass harmonies in there. We gotta work that up. We gotta work that up together.
The high lonesome.
Totally. Oh yeah.
That one old gray horse likes to walk real slow. Yeah, I want an old gray horse, one that likes to walk real slow. Yeah, well, even in the morning, you should be there if you wanna go. If though the dogs don't bark and the night's too dark to see. Yeah, the dogs don't bark and the night's too dark to see. There's no gray horse gonna keeping an eye on me. Would never go on a race, man, that was always plain to see. I had to think about shading in the big old cypress tree. So keep your eye on the river, boy, that's where you're gonna find me. Munching on the sweet grass up and down the river, back down the river with me. I got a friend in the water, like to tag along with you and me.
Okay, that's Mark Abrams. We're going to take a little break.